Hi, everyone. This is Spiritual Teacher for You. My name is Cassie, and welcome to your reading. I am feeling in this collective some highly motivated people. I am feeling people who have an inspired idea and just don't know what to do with it. But also, if you don't feel that, it's coming soon. So I was drawn to get my crystal deck. And so we're going to see what crystal at this time wants to come out for the collective. We've got green, calcite, and quartz. So some pretty common crystals here. Let's see what we can use them for. The green from the calcite to me is relating to healing. Definitely in the heart space. So let's see what it says. Green calcite is the emo, honest to a fault, believes in storybook endings, tree hugger of the calcite family. Anyone who finds themselves lost in the forest of doubt without a map. This is great because with this, the energy I feel from this inspired idea, but not knowing what to do with it, that's exactly what this is representing. So if you have some green calcite or even the energy of this card will help you find clarity and help you make decisions regarding how you want to spend how you want to spend time and money while you're here on earth. So when you are feeling very pulled to something, and I'm going to be honest, I feel that way as well right now. I had like a big idea that came to me and it feels very solid, like something that I think that is what I'm going to be working towards. And I'm also getting that when you get an idea like that, you don't have to blast it or share it with a bunch of people because the idea needs to have time to grow and what's the word, Jess? Like, not digest, but like, build the momentum up, get the energy there, making connection, getting the funds for it. There's a lot going on, I feel. So green calcite is very good. Oh gosh, when I put it up to the camera, my heart chakra just explodes. So it's a very, very energetic stone. Your mind, I'm hearing, is trying to convince your heart that it's being silly, that's too grand of an idea, too big of an idea. Yeah, it'll take time for that idea to come to fruition, but it all starts with an idea, okay? And then we have quartz. Of course, quartz is so good for so many things, but quartz is the most abundant mineral in the world. And clear quartz is literally everywhere. I mean, on the ground, everywhere. But it's not a basic stone. In fact, it's a master manifester. So quartz is good for helping your ideas that seem too big to come into actual reality. So grab your quartz, give it a job to do, and get busy. This is good for when you feel like your mind is limiting you and you just need it to shut up so you can so you can move forward with your actual goals. And I'm hearing that your big idea isn't even as big as it will be, that it's going to be even bigger, that it's going to help so many people. It's going to heal so many people. Wow. I wonder what your big idea is. If you have had a big idea or an epiphany, you don't have to tell me what it is, but I would love to know if, like, I'm feeling energy from the collective, you guys. Like, let me know if this is you, if you've had a big idea or a big project or, like, something connected that was like, oh my gosh, that's why I've been doing this. That's why I've been feeling this way. Okay, so now we have fluorite and tiger's eye. That's a weird picture of tiger's eye, isn't it? It's not how I normally visualize tiger's eye. But tiger's eye is this is for overthinkers and people whose moods kind of go back and forth, like Geminis and Virgos. This is overthinkers and mood swingers. So this will also help you stay steady and calm, okay, when your thoughts are trying to betray you. And fluorite can be, oh man, fluorite can be so beautiful. That it can be like greens and purples. So it also is everywhere, and it's just a good vibing stone for you. This is a good stone for people who are quite distracted, or if you have a vision that is worth sticking to, which would be that big idea. And I just saw 555 on the clock, guys. I definitely am feeling that you have a grand idea, and I am so curious. I'm so curious right now. Okay, I'm going to stop shuffling those because that feels like that is it. So what do we want to do, Spirit? My animals are calling to me now. We kind of want to know, like, what is your advice? What is the spirit world saying about this idea? My throat is just like, you know that feeling when you're kind of sick and it's hard to breathe in all the way? That's not what I'm feeling, but it's the closest thing to it that I can explain. So it's almost like this idea takes your breath away. Yeah, it takes your breath away. It's so good, and it's so big, and it's just, you can tell that that is the culmination of everything you've been going through, right? Okay, so what animals? We've got the bear for strength, and we've got the kangaroo for cycle. So the bear is a strong source of support in times of difficulty and adversity. So this is the time for you to stand in your beliefs, in your vision. Even if you don't know how or when or where or, you know, what, even just the idea, have faith in it. Have the strength to keep that vision solid and to make moves towards it. Yes, it feels like it may take a long time, and that's why your strength and stamina have to be up to par for this. This feels like something that may take a long time to actually come forward fully, but when it does, it's going to be so beautiful, you know? And there's such a journey along the way. There's so many things you're going to be learning and realizing, and miracles are going to happen. You're going to make connections. The amount of money that is going to be flowing to be able to do this is going to be like miraculous. You are free to roam at will and follow your path, but it will take strength and courage to do this. And it will take you getting out of your comfort zone in order to meet the people you need to meet, in order to get the funds you need to get. But this will all happen naturally as you follow your gut, your intuition, your feelings about things, okay? A 9-month cycle is at play here. That is so interesting. So it makes me wonder if with this idea, it's going to take around 9 months. So this is almost like conception. You have conceived, but it's not a baby, but it is your baby. It's going to be your baby. You have conceived an idea, and now there's a 9-month cycle at play for this to grow and develop and be nurtured, and the solid foundations, you know, the lungs have to grow, the feet have to grow, the nose has to grow, the eyes have to grow, the ears, you know, all those things about it have to grow. And I feel this like conspiracy of the universe kind of doing its magic and making things come together, but you've got to hold it. That is your responsibility right now. Oh, that is the biggest message here, you guys. I don't mean to sound so dramatic, but Spirit is just like, hold the vision. hold the line, okay? Yeah, you are having to hold the vision so that it can all come together. If you quit on the idea, it's done. It won't happen. But if you hold that vision, it's gonna happen. Okay? You just have to commit fully to it. So if you don't feel ready to commit right now, that's okay. But still hold that vision. Think of it every day. Put it on paper. Put a crystal on top of it, put it at your heart, put it under your pillow, dream about it, journal about it, draw about it, paint about it, be about it. It is your mission. Decisive action from the antelope. So there are going to be times coming up where you, while holding this vision, are going to be able to make a choice like, this is for my vision or this is to distract me from my vision. So you have to discern which is decisive action. There are no wrong paths here, but depending on how you grow and evolve through this process depends on the paths that you take, because you're going to make decisions based off the healing that you've done in yourself. So if you haven't done the healing, then you're going to make decisions based off of fear and anxiety and worry, instead of making decisions based off, oh, yes, this will be great for my vision, for what I have in mind. Okay. I see somebody just kind of stockpiling a bunch of stuff. They want to, almost like having a storage unit of things. Look what just came out, you guys. Eagle for vision. And a female robin just landed and flew away. Let's see what female robins represent. Because when the male robin shows up, they're so bright and colorful, But when a female shows up, there's got to be a different meaning to that. So let's see here. What does a female robin represent spiritually? Nurturing. Nurturing is what I heard in my mind. So this is an idea to nurture. This is new beginnings, emotional healing, and feminine strength. So I'm probably talking to divine feminines here. Hello, I see you. I recognize you. I feel you. You are beautiful. You are so beautiful inside and out. While robins in general are associated with spring renewal, the presence of a female robin specifically emphasizes protection, nurturing, creating safe emotional and physical spaces for growth. That was a message for me. Okay, so this eagle coming out saying a vision, I mean, that just confirms everything. Allow your heart to guide you. And then opportunities will just come. They'll just appear. And you've got to be ready for greatness. You got to be ready for people to give you things, to want to help you. You've got to be able to accept this. You've got to hold steady, okay? There's no room for insecurity or doubt here. That's not how this is going to form. This takes courage, strength, stamina, perseverance, holding the vision, holding the energy. So if you have not done the healing and growing you need to do in order to make this vision come true, it is time to do that healing now. Now is the time. Okay, I'm getting to get my other animal deck. So see, the nature is supporting you. I mean, Mother Gaia is supporting you. The animals are supporting you in this. So it must have something to do with nature. We've got the rabbit. Now is a lucky time. Wow. Wow. That's incredible, you guys. Incredible. Yes, it's about building solid foundations, because the number 49 there comes to 13, which Then comes to 4, which is about building solid foundations. Balance. Finding balance. Balancing your masculine and feminine energies in order to be able to, I'm hearing, connect with both of those energies and to just have that perspective, okay? We've got the pig spirit, use your mind wisely, and the number 47. And then we've got moth spirit. Oh, I've never seen this card, you guys. It's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Surrender now. What does that mean? What does surrender now mean? To what? Surrender. Oh, surrender all of the old things that are going to try to pull you back into your old patterns and things that would prevent this vision from coming true. Okay? Those are no longer part of your story, and you just need to let them go. Surrender to this new path. And your new path is whatever vision or idea that you have. Crow spirit, co-create with spirit. This has come out, and I've been seeing the number 17 everywhere, you guys. 1117, 1711, 171, 711. And that is, to me, spirit saying, hey, we got you. We want to work with you. You have the abilities, they're on the other side rooting us on because we're the ones that are doing it over here. So they're wanting us to work together. They're in the spirit realm. We're in the earthly realm. They're in the high world. We're in the middle world, middle earth. So it is our job to take what spirit is, their support and their little buckets of knowledge and their downloads and all of that, and use it. They will make things happen, but we are the conduit for that to do, for that to happen, for that to do. Okay, to do. Yeah, because we're the ones that are gonna do it. Coyote says, trust in divine detours. The number 16. So again, I'm warning you, there's probably going to be things, obstacles that come in your way. And if that is the case, then it's for a reason. And you just have to trust it. Getting frustrated and worried and anxious and angry and all that good stuff is not going to work in this situation. If something doesn't come free flowing, I'm hearing, it's not meant to be. The things that are meant for your vision will come to you. They'll just come to you. Fox spirit, think on your feet. Now that is so, look at those eyes, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's reminding me of the eyes from this as well. Ooh. So there's something about the eyes here. Think on your feet. 27. Okay, I'm feeling a message. There's something about looking into someone's eyes in order to know, or maybe there's eyes watching you, because now I'm noticing all the eyes in this room. So yeah, people are going to be watching you. And I'm trying to feel if it's in a negative way or a positive way. I feel both. I feel both, yes. There's people that are like going to be watching you and your next move. And they're going to be like, oh my God, she's really freaking doing it. Yes. Or he's really freaking doing it. Whoa. Good for them. Ooh, they're motivating me. I'm inspired by them. And then I feel the other energy of, they think they know everything. They think they can just go off and do this and not have the proper certification or the proper, whatever, they're not going to do it. They've never done anything before. So I feel both, routes happening. Both, routes. Weird. Oh, I said routes because you can allow those negative thoughts to penetrate you, or you can stay true to your vision, because those are the things that are going to come up is people's reaction to what you're doing. There's going to be mixed reactions, and you can, which wolf will you feed? Which wolf will you feed? 22, the dragonfly. Truth transcends illusion. Exactly. When you act from the heart, when you act knowing the vision, knowing where you're heading, that is the truth. When you act from love, that is the truth. So when you act from love and you increase your own self-love, the truth will be revealed about those around you, about how things actually are. I just heard contract. There's a contract that is interesting. I don't know if this is a soul contract. Yeah, soul contract will be revealed. Okay. All right, so I think that's all of the messages from the animals. Yeah. So what I'm getting now is to get my tarot cards. I believe. Nope. I just think it's funny how, so when I say my tarot cards, that was me deciding, and then Spirit was like, nah, girl, nah, you're getting the other deck. This is my own personal deck. Okay. What does the collective need to know about this vision? What do they need to know more than what the animals told them? I just feel like you have done the healing and growing. You're doing it, but you've come far with it. And Spirit wants you to know that they're very proud of you. And in fact, they're cheering because they're like, finally, we could implant that idea in their head, and they actually think it will come true, like they actually have grown and healed enough that they believe in it. So you've come so freaking far in your healing journey that's why you've been inspired to do this, because you've grown your self-love enough to actually believe that this could work, Be open to receive a gift. That is, you guys, I wish I had started the reading with this, because that is what I feel is that Spirit is about to gift you something in relation to this. It could be money, it could be a vehicle, it could be land, property, it could be a building, it could be a book that's going to help you get information you need. There's just something coming that is part of the plan, okay? Have confidence to be you. Yeah, to do this idea, to do this, hold this vision, you're going to have confidence, I'm hearing, why are you doing the things you're doing? What's the purpose of it? And that's why you probably haven't felt confident before, because you didn't understand the purpose. And this vision, though, is now giving you the purpose you've been feeling all this time. Yes, definitely in the healing phase right now. So keep doing what you're doing to heal. Spirit says it's working. You're facing your shadows right now. Your shadow is the doubt, the guilt, the shame, the fear. So it's not that you push them away. Don't do that. You don't say, oh, I'm bigger than you. No, face it. Face the dark side. Don't ignore it. Don't push it away. Face it. Well, hello, darkness, my old friend. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to be with you again. I don't know if those are the lyrics. But yeah, don't, all I'm saying, and I've said this probably so many times now in my videos, when we accept our shadow and our light, it works together. It just reminds me of all the superhero movies where the villain and the superhero, there's a situation where they come together to for a common goal. And that's what I see you doing, is like bringing your darkness and your light together towards this vision, towards this common goal. Okay. You're a very intuitive person. I know you get feelings, you feel energy. I know that you may even be empathic. You just feel energy. You're an energy person. Now listen. Oh, do I say that? Energy worker. I'm just hearing energy worker. And I'm hearing, don't be afraid to work with other energy workers. Just use your clairsentience. Use that intuition to discern who is vibing with you. But not everybody has the same gifts. So they may have a gift that will be beneficial to you in what you're trying to do that you don't have. And you've got to be able to recognize that. So that's taking the ego. That's taking the ego out of it. Okay? Yeah, I'm hearing definitely ego death for some of you, which is a very tough process. And I'm hoping that you are getting the help that you need to go through that, because that can be a make or break time for people. An ego death is when you realize you are it. You are it. Your actions, your reactions, your thoughts, your vibration, everything is based that you experience on you. And I know me saying it may not even resonate fully to what it actually means. But when you have an ego death, you realize that all of your actions and reactions are based off of something. Either your triggers, your wounds, your past experiences, your healing, your growth. So if you're getting triggered, or if you're being judgy, or if you are feeling uncomfortable, this is the time to reflect on what is happening. What are the energies around you, and why are you experiencing those? What are you projecting to experience and those energies? What are you projecting to experience those energies? Okay. I don't know specifics. I'm hearing like a specific example. Let me see if I can come up with one. Spirit, will you give me a specific example of like what happens during an ego death? Crisis. I just heard crisis. Or Jesus Christ. Ego death. Yeah, they're not really giving me much, you guys. It could literally feel like you're dying. Like you may have panic attacks. Because once your ego realizes what your soul already knew, it's like this like clash all of a sudden. It's like, so this may feel very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. But it's temporary. And some of you are going through their ego death quite quickly. So you don't have to experience such a terrible. Some people's ego deaths, it just depends on how open and willing you are to go through it, And so some of you are just like, hey, ego, you can go on. I'm ready to be healed. And yes, I have to take accountability for my actions and my reality. And that's what I'm doing. And some of you, I feel it's going to take a little bit longer, and that's okay. But you are asking to take a trust fall. That takes me back to that surrender card. And Spirit says you're almost ready to hatch. You are almost there. And I don't know what that means exactly. I'm getting to get tarot now for sure. Can we get more on that almost ready to hatch? It seems you're still being a little rebellious. The Hierophant reverse came out. So this, you're almost ready to hatch, but you're still hanging on to something. And it feels rebellious. It feels like, no, I refuse to believe that and accept that. But that is literally the last thing. The last thing. It's like I'm hearing that someone around you has been telling you something and you've just been ignoring it. And, I'm not going to listen to them. They think they know everything. Well, they know something. And, I'm hearing if it is a know-it-all, someone who thinks they know everything, and this just really just grinds your gears, that's part of the surrender. That's part of the ego death. Why does them thinking they know everything bother you? Let them think they know everything, Why does it bother you? Because do you have it in you that you need to be right? That you need to know everything? That's just one question. It could be that their snottiness reminds you of something, or, you've been around people like that your whole life. But that in itself is also like why? Why do I notice this? Because you can be bothered by it, but then the next person next to you is not. And it's like, well, why am I so bothered by it? And they're not. And when you finally surrender and just, take what they know, and if it resonates with you, take it, but you don't have to be the one that's right. Let them be them, and, let them think that they are the right one, and you just take the knowledge, without it affecting you. And I'm hearing that this person, that I'm feeling like it's a certain person for some of you. Like when I'm talking about that, I feel like you immediately know who I'm talking about. So for that person, I'm seeing with the Two of Pentacles, when you learn to let go of the need to be right as well, then there's a beautiful, harmonious relationship that can happen. I'm just getting that all the people surrounding you, they are all reflections of what's inside of you. That did not sit well with a bunch of people. Yeah, you are being shown this is ego right here. You're being shown all of those ego triggers right now. But the good news is you're moving on from all the guilt and anxiety and fear because of this ego death, you guys. Because of this ego death, you get to move on from those worries and anxiety. You will no longer have that because your ego will no longer be triggered. And then you get to rest. Oh my God, that's beautiful. So beautiful. And you know what? I'm told that is it. That is it for these messages, you guys. Because right now, okay, so I just heard the question, okay, what can I expect? But you know what? That's going to be a different video. I'm going to do a different video for my Patreon about what to expect in an ego death. Okay? What happens during an ego death? And that way you can know if what you're going through is ego death or something else or whatever. You'll be able to navigate those energies a little bit easier if you know what's going on. So that is it for this reading for YouTube. And I will be doing the Patreon reading right after this. And I'll have the link for that in the description below this video, you guys. So if you are interested in a personal reading or channeled art where I tap into your spirit team, your guides, the universe, the energies that be, and out comes a beautiful image for you to interpret and feel and heal from. And yeah. And I also am offering spiritual coaching sessions. So all of that is all on my Etsy shop at Spiritual Teacher for You. And yeah, so let me know, guys, if this resonated for you. Like the video. You can comment and let me know what you're going through, And yeah, much love and light. Bye.